In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use website background images using Thrive Architect. Now, you know the images, the hero type images that you see on websites or landing pages, and they look just great. They look awesome. They can even increase your conversions if done right. But how often have we seen landing pages or websites with these hero type images that just look awful? Just images look terrible. In fact, they do more harm to your website and to your conversions than if you didn't have it on there. So today I'm going to show you how to do it the right way in a couple of easy steps. So do stay watching. Hi, I'm Mike Hines from academytitan.com, creator of this channel. If you like the content, you like the video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to learn how to make an income online doing the same as I do, then be sure to click the link in the description down below. Give it a try. You won't be disappointed. It works for me, so it'll work for you too. Okay, let's learn how to use website background images using Thrive Architect. I thought before I show you how to use background images in Thrive Architect, I would show you the image that we are actually referring to. This is a hero type image which takes up the full width of the page and quite a large chunk of the page. All we're interested in really is this particular image here. They've got some white text overlaid on the top. So that's what we're going to be doing, choosing an image and overlaying a background image and overlaying some white text on top of it. To do that, we're going to jump onto my website, the academytitan.com, and we're going to add a new page, and we're going to call it Demo 2. We've already got a Demo 1, which I've used for previous tutorials on Thrive Architect. So let's add a new page, and we're going to call it Demo 2. And we're going to launch that with Thrive Architect. Now, that shouldn't take more than a couple of seconds to load. There we go. Now, it's a blank page at the moment, so we're going to add a template to that. And we're going to use a blank template. Let's define, and we're going to use blank page styled, and we're going to enter that. And again, that shouldn't take more than a couple of seconds to load. There we go. There we go. Now, with Thrive Architect style pages, you already get this background section here. And what we're going to do is we're going to move that right up to the top here. There we go, we've got the background section up here. And then if you click on the background section, you get the menu on the left hand side over here. So where it says inherit width from landing page, click on that, it turns green. There we go. The section minimum height we're going to leave to later, and I'll explain why later on. Okay. Now, what we need now is an image, a background image that we're going to use to put in there. And to get our image, we're going to go to a site called Pixabay. Here we go, pixabay.com. And these images are free to download. You can use them on your site. I've typed in vegetables here in the search bar, and for no particular reason other than that there's a variety of colors to choose from. I also wanted to point out that not all images are going to be great for background images. This particular one here that we're looking at, it would be difficult to overlay text on an image like that, because you've got this white kind of water sprinkling. It just wouldn't work that well. Again, an image like that, just too many bright colors, that won't work either. That would be a good image because you've got all the same color tone, so it would be easy to overlay white text on there and it would look good. Same with that image. Let's scroll down. That would be again a suitable image because of the color tone. Again, something like this, perhaps I wouldn't use, simply because of the too many bright, different colors. Again, it would be difficult to overlay text on that would look right. It probably would be unreadable, which is what you don't want. So I shall scroll up. Again, there's another example, the black background with this white here in the front. Again, what color text would you use? You couldn't use black because you wouldn't be able to read it. You couldn't use white because part of it would be missing as well. So consequently, that's another image I wouldn't suggest you use. So the image I've chosen is this one here. So we're going to click on it and we're going to free download. Pixabay license, free for commercial use, no attribution required. So let's download that. And here is very important. You must download on the 1920 pixels, which is the ideal size for the image we want that will fit and look nice on all web pages. So we're going to download this particular one. Okay, and we're going to save on our desktop. We just call it Bridge, that'll be fine, and save. Now we've got our image, but we have to optimize that image for quick loading, for faster loading on our website. And to do that, we're going to go to a website called Kraken.io, Kraken.io, and it's free to use, and we're going to try the free web interface. And this is the Kraken.io interface, free online image optimizer. So what we're going to do, we're going to upload our image, which is that one there. We haven't saved a lot, but we have saved some. 4.72 kilobytes saved, so that is 0.5%, 0.51% saving. So it does help with the speed of the loading of the image on your site, which is all important. So let's download. We're going to save it on the desktop. Kraken, that's fine. We know what that is. Save. And we've now saved it to our desktop. So we can now go back to our background section. And here we are back in the background section of my website. And if we come over to the left hand side to background style. Now, before we add the image, one thing you should always do before you add an image such as this is to add another layer. Why would you do that? Well, when your image is loading, it may take a second or so to load the image. A large image like that might take a second or two. But before the image loads, your viewer or your visitors will be able to read the text. We're going to overlay some text on the image. And as the image is loading, the viewer will be able to read the text. So with the attention span of people these days, that if they have to wait a second or two for an image to load, they might just click away. But here they'll be able to read actually what's on the image. So their interest, it keeps their interest for that second or two till the image actually loads. So we're going to load a solid color, and our image is of green, so we'll something similar, dark green, like that. Now, it'd be quite easy to read white text on there, so we're going to load that. Apply. We're going to save our work for a start. Now, all changes saved. We can now add our image. Choose our image, and there's our image there. Like that. Now, before you upload your image to your site, let's keep that out of there for a second. Scroll down to this little box here. It must be full size. Your default might be medium or large or thumbnail size. You want full size. That way it fills the full page. Okay, so let's insert. As you can see, our image has loaded. Right, we can now come across to our menu. Let's go to main options, and now we can decide on the height of that image. So clicking on the, and ideally you want something like probably 700 to 800 pixels to cover the whole page. So okay, and you have room for the text underneath. That looks great. Actually, it looks a nice picture as well. So let's save our work. So we have a very nice image. It looks good. So now what we're going to do, we're going to add some text to this page. We're going to overlay some text. So to do that, we're going to add an element and text box, and we're going to pop that in there. Okay, so we have our text box up here. Let's make that a little bit bigger so I can see the text, and let's type in there, and we'll make the font a bit bigger, and we'll center that. Okay, now it that doesn't look very clear, does it? It's unreadable. So what we can do is change it to white and see how that looks. Go back to the background section, and if we wanted that text there to be in the middle of the page, then you just come back to your background section, and where it says vertical position, just click on the middle arrow, and that takes you to the center of the page. Now, this is something quite common when you see websites. The main headline, or your benefit headline, this would be your, what you would be telling your visitors why they should stay on your page, and you're going to give them the benefits. Now that stands out a bit more. Now, as you can see, we've got our benefit driven headline and a little bit of text underneath, but it's not very clear. It's and this is something you see quite often on web pages, landing pages. You have a great big image and the benefit driven headline or text, but it's not readable. It's just not very clear, and this is not very clear. Now, what we can do to eliminate that is to go back to our background section, background style, and we will add another layer. If you've noticed that we're not actually using any other tools or any editing tools such as Photoshop or anything to edit it. We're doing all this inside of Thrive Architect. You don't need anything else. And so if we go back, and we're going to add a layer, and this time we're going to add a black layer. But instead of having 100% opacity, we're going to scale it back till the image appears. As you can see now, see the image appearing, probably about right. Now you still got the image. It's a nice image, but it's not the sole focus. It's not the sole focus of your viewer's attention. It's the headline that's going to attract their attention. The image looks nice, but it's not detracting from the headline. Let's put it that way. So, okay, let's save our work. I think that's about the right. Yeah. Let's save our work, and let's preview that in a web browser. And that looks very nice. Nice image. Yeah. So all that is looking pretty good. Let's now, we've got one more thing to do, and that is to see what this looks like on a mobile. And let's check on the mobile. And there we are. The headline is probably a bit too big for mobile, so let's bring the headline down a bit. Let's come over here to our menu on the left, and we can just bring the mobile There we go. Do the same as here. And that's probably it. Okay. I still think maybe the image could make the image a bit smaller, I think, yes, for a mobile. We'll also reduce the image. I think that's probably about right. So you've got the big headline, set to the benefit-driven headline, and then you have the text down here. Now that looks great. Yeah. The only problem is that the image is not in the center. It's not showing the gate. There's a gate in the middle. It's not showing that. So we can rectify that by going to see, it's not showing the gate. So we go back to our background section, background style, and bridge. Right. Now, see this little dot up here in the left hand corner? Well, that means that the image, when you scale the image down, that the image will always have the left hand corner appearing. So it will scale down towards the left hand corner. But we can rectify that by just clicking on the center there. And now it's like that. Apply. And go. We can now go back and see what it looks like on mobile. And there we go. We can bring that down a bit if we can. It's now in the center of the page. And the same with tablet. There you go. It's right in the center of the page. So again, I would for a tablet, I would obviously reduce the font size, possibly the image as well, so that it looks. And that's probably better. Yes, that looks much better. We now have the image in the center, and mobile images in the center, and that's it really. I think we're all done. Image looks nice. You have your benefit-driven headline, and yeah, that'll take up most of your page, and obviously you'd have your text underneath, a little bit of text, and looks very nice. So you just learned how to use background images in Thrive Architect. You just learned how to use website background images using Thrive Architect. Now, as I said earlier, these images can be a great boost to your website or to your landing page conversions if done the right way. And you just learned how to do it the right way. So, wish you luck with that. If you like the content, you like the video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to learn how to make an income or even a second income online, doing as I do, then be sure to click the link in the description down the bottom. It works for me, so it will work for you too. Trust me. I'm Mike Hines from academytitan.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.